Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is muphidaht and I would like it if you click down below to subscribe to my channel. A lot of you guys have been giving me and showing me so much love on my recent videos. I'm just here to say I'm very grateful for all that, and I'm so happy that a lot of you have joined the family. We just hit 120k. That means 20,000 new people have joined our little community, and I'm so grateful. You're so welcome on here, and here is just good vibes and beginner friendly videos and skincare videos as well as self-care videos. So yeah, I'm so grateful to have you guys here. Today I'm gonna be filming an updated contour and highlight video for you guys because it's been a minute and I've changed just a few things, but I just wanted to film it so you guys can get snatched a little more. So yeah, if you want to see how this video goes down, carry on watching and let's just get right into it. So I'm gonna start off with my brows. As usual, I've definitely been enjoying the way I do my brows. So I'm gonna go in with my KEVYN AUCOIN Sensual Skin Enhancer. I just love using this for my brows because it's really thick and just easy to control. If it sounds like I'm panting, I am. I literally had to run out and get something and just come back and start filming again. If you guys can hear a noise, it's my air conditioner. It's really hot and I can't bring myself to film without using it. The lights are not helping, so ooh, I think I went a little crazy on this brow, so I'm just gonna clean it up. I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques brush and just buff this out. I'm gonna get as close to my brows as possible so that I don't have the halo look. The shape of my brows definitely look crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and prime my skin with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This stuff is the bomb. I can't believe I'm still on this primer. Usually I would get another primer and just try it out, but for full glam days, this is it for me. I love this primer so much. I got another full-size bottle for my clients' kits because I have to add it. I have a new friend right here. She's decided to show up because Miss Period is gonna make an entrance, and if you've known me, I've been struggling with hormonal acne for the longest time. I wanna do the powder before foundation technique because I'm gonna be taking pictures today, hopefully, and it's really hot, so I just want my makeup to stay a little bit longer. I'm using my Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder. I literally use just a thin layer, not too much. You don't have to go crazy with this powder. It's a really heavy powder in my opinion. You really don't need much of it. For foundation, I'm gonna use my Born This Way foundation. I'm in the shade Chestnut. I'm gonna go in with probably 2 pumps and I'm gonna spread it all over my face. If you're contouring and highlighting for beginners especially, I always suggest that you use a foundation that is as close to your skin tone as possible. I also have a video on how to get your foundation shade. I would link it below or in the cards above, so you guys can go ahead and check it out. I feel like it's a really helpful video. I'm gonna go ahead and buff my foundation in with my Morphe foundation brush. As you can see, I'm doing light swipe and tap motions. I don't know what to call it, but it's not like swirling the foundation on your skin. I feel like this gives the best coverage in my opinion. If you keep swirling the foundation, I feel like it just leaves streaks and it just moves the foundation way too much, and I just feel like it just doesn't make your skin look good. So it's always better to do tapping and light swipes, but not like swirling the brush on your skin. And you always need a brush that is like densely packed. Okay, there's a plane passing by, so there's definitely a little bit of noise. Hopefully you guys cannot hear it. Like I was saying, if you are blending your foundation in, you should use a densely packed brush like this. This is from Morphe. There's one from CVL Beauty, which is so bomb. It's like a flat top and it just works so well. EVITA Joseph also has a brush like that. Flat top also works so well. This one from Real Techniques, the buffing brush, amazing. And Color Box Cosmetics, ooh, I can't find that one. Okay, this one from Color Box Cosmetics too. It just works really well. So yeah, these are my go-to brushes. Foundation, I'm gonna go all over my face with a damp beauty blender, and then I'm just going to blend everything in. Now you can tell that the concealer under my brow is really light. It looks crazy. I'm gonna show you guys the tea on the contouring and the highlighting, what I've been doing of late. I'm gonna start off with my contour products. I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty Tantour cream bronzer in the shade medium. And what I've been doing differently, I like to use my cream contour brush from EVITA Joseph, and I'm just gonna dip it into the products very lightly, of course, and I'm gonna put it on my cheekbones. So you want to do this. This is the hollows of your cheek here, and this is your cheekbone. So you want to put it on your cheekbone like this. It might look like it's way too up, or it's like it's way too above your cheekbones, but trust the process, because when you're blending it out, it's gonna, you know, move around and eventually settle in the right place. So you want to put it like right on the cheekbone, and you want to use a product that is about 2 shades or 3 shades darker than you, preferably on the warmer side so that it doesn't look too cool toned. I realized that I like to cream bronze rather than cream contour, because cream contouring is more of a cool toned cream product. Cream bronzing is of a warmer shade, so you look bronzier. I hope I make sense. So I'm just putting this on the perimeter of my forehead. If you have a smaller forehead, feel free to like just use a little bit. As you can see, I have a bigger forehead, so of course I went crazy with it on my forehead. I'm also just gonna lightly put it on my chin and jawline. So that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my highlighting products. I like to blend it at a time, but because I'm filming a tutorial, I'm letting you guys know the tea. I'm gonna apply everything on my face. Blending it is not going to be easy, but I'm gonna do it for you guys, and I have to take pictures, so I have to look bomb. Oh my god. Whew, fingers crossed, everything is gonna look great. So I'm going in with 2 concealers. You don't need 2 concealers, you might just need 1. Please don't be in the comments being like, oh my god, this is too much product, blah blah. This is full glam. If you don't want to look like you want to transform. I'm joking. Okay, I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Tan. I'm gonna put that in here. I like a little bit of a highlight, like a highlight under my eyes. And I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This is from Too Faced in the shade Butterscotch. I'm gonna put that here, and I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna do same here. I'm gonna put it on the bridge of my nose downwards, and I'm gonna put just a little bit on my forehead. I have a humongous forehead, so I don't like going crazy with products. I used to put it all over. It's gonna spread out anyway, so I'm also gonna put it right here. because I have a mustache that I'm trying to hide, and then right here. I'm gonna start blending out. I'm gonna show you some options of brushes that I like to use. I'm gonna start off with blending out my contour. I'm gonna use my Morphe E4 brush. You can also use the sculpting brush from Real Techniques, which is great for blending out your contour. So I'm gonna start off. Ooh, I hope this is... Please blend out. Please blend out. Okay. So as you can see, I'm blending this into my hairline. And the contour, I'm just gonna blend it upwards. I'm gonna blend what is on my chin. That is literally it for blending out the contour on your face. You don't have to do too much. For my highlights, I'm gonna use my brush. This is the contour brush from Real Techniques. I love using this brush to blend out my highlights. Oh my god. You can also use this brush. This is from Color Box. This is the CB15 brush. This looks like this. Has two sides on it actually. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with my chin. And then my forehead. I'm gonna show you guys how this is gonna spread out. I love using brushes because they give me control over where the product goes, and it just gives me like an airbrushed effect. I feel like when I use a beauty blender, I use a lot more products because the beauty blender kind of, not the beauty blender, the sponges that I use, they kind of take a little bit of the product off my face, which I do not mind, but because I use brushes before blenders, it's not a huge deal for me. But if you use a beauty blender, you should use one that doesn't take away products, otherwise you're gonna end up using so much product on your face. Anyways, I'm just gonna buff this into my skin. As you can see, I'm doing slight tapping motions, and I'm leaving what's under my eyes. I'm not blending it out at this point. I'm just gonna leave it to give me a little more coverage. Do you guys see how much control I have over the product? I'm gonna leave it like this. We're gonna get into the exciting parts. This is my COLORFIX from Danessa Myricks. It's in the shade Freedom. Okay, I want to use the Morphe M536 brush. This one, it's like a pointed dense brush. I'm gonna put it on my fingers. I literally went in with just this amount, not a lot, and I'm gonna put it right here on the apples of my cheeks, upwards like so. This is getting messy. If you're using this product, please hurry up and blend it out because it dries down so fast. I hope you guys saw where I put it, like literally right above my cheekbones. I'm gonna go ahead and buff it in. You want to blend it upwards like so. Mind you, you can use a beauty blender or a sponge to do all these steps that I'm using my brushes to do. I just feel like brushes give me like a flawless effect. So now I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender. This is from Rose. It's like really beat up. I feel like my cat went in on this. She definitely did because it looks like teeth marks. anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my nose highlight. I just wanted it to sit on my nose a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and blend out what's under my eyes. Just gonna put it on my eyelids as well. You see, I went in with 2 concealers, but I'm just using the same concealers under my eyes to kind of prime my eyelids. This is like a great way to like multitask. I don't have to go in with concealer on my eyelids again because they're like just primed. As you can see, I'm doing like soft tapping motions. And I'm looking up so I can get in there, and I'm just gonna put it all over my eyelids like so. Now I'm gonna go in and set with my setting powder. I'm using the Huda Beauty setting powder, Easy Bake, in the shade Blondie. I always use this stuff, I love it. So I'm gonna push a little bit under my eyes. Let me show you guys a secret. You don't need to go in with a lot of powder to set. You need to set. If you're gonna bake, you're gonna bake. If you're not, you're not. So I definitely love using my setting powder to push into my skin. If you have oily skin, you can just do this and then bake. If you have dry skin, you literally just need a little bit of powder. You just have to push it under your eyes. And literally like wherever you crease. Cause trust me, dry people crease too. I literally just set my face where I put the cream concealer, and where I crease, I literally just set those areas because it's really important that I do. Now I'm gonna set all over my face with my Sephora Micro Smooth powder. I love this stuff. It's so bomb. It just makes my skin look so good, and I love this brush. This is the face finish brush from ZOEVA. I'm gonna put it in here and literally push the powder all over my face, well, except the area under my eyes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply my bronzer. I'm gonna use my Coco from Fenty. As you can see, it's very well loved, very well loved. Ooh, I want to try this brush out. Okay, this brush is the M527 brush. It's from MORPHE, and it just looks like this. This is the first time I'm using it to bronze because I saw someone using it in her video and her bronzer looked so good. I usually use my Real Techniques 400 brush. It's called the blush brush. So I'm gonna put this in here. Ooh, okay. I'm putting that like right over where I applied my cream contour. This is essentially to set your contour. Like, even though I already... Ooh, is that cut hair? Oh my goodness, like I have so much cut hair in my brushes. My cut went in there yesterday. What was I saying? I'm so sorry. I used the cream contour or cream bronzer, and I'm using a powder bronzer. Essentially where I put my cream contour. I'm gonna contour my nose with my bronzer. I'm just using this brush. Usually I do a cream contour, but I just started skipping that. I'm gonna start from underneath my brow. And I'm gonna bring it down the bridge of my nose. So I'm done with that. Can you guys still see the blush? It's still there even though I have powder on it. I'm gonna go ahead and bake. Please don't bake if you have dry skin. It's really not necessary. Otherwise, you're gonna look really dry, which is not cute. For my brows, I'm gonna use my Beauty Line by Didi. I'm just gonna brush through my brow hairs. For eye makeup, like I said, I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to use these bronzers. These are the Fenty Beauty bronzers in the shade Coconutty and Mocha Mami. I'm going to put Coconutty in my crease. I'm using my EVITA Joseph Deluxe Crease brush. And I'm gonna put the Mocha Mami on my lids. So I'm gonna go ahead and tightline my eyes. This liner is from So Aesthetics. I really like it. And I'm gonna go in with another So Aesthetics liquid liner. I'm going to go in with my Mocha Mami to smoke out my lower lash line. This is literally like my go-to look. I love this for me. So I'm literally just waiting for my eyelashes to dry down. So while I wait, I'm gonna go ahead and blend this powder into my skin. Okay, everything looks a little crazy, but it's gonna come together soon. So this is an extra step that I like to take, and you don't have to do this on an everyday basis. This is for only full glam. This is my Super Stay Full Coverage Powder Foundation. This is in the shade 332 Golden Caramel. As you can see, it's like really light, lighter than my actual skin tone. So I'm gonna go in with my setting brush, what I use to dust off the excess powder from my face, and wherever I put my highlighting concealer. The smallest amount, you don't have to go crazy with this stuff because it's like really light. For the rest of my face, I'm gonna use my powder brush just to blend everything together. Applied my blush, and I used my Milani Baked Blush. My camera decided to go off when I was applying it, but I put it like right above my cheekbones, upwards. You don't have to put it like here. Nope, you need to put it up like so that it looks like this. I'm gonna try and set my face with this stuff. This is Pixie Skin Treats, and it's a makeup fixing mist. Gonna go ahead and apply my mascara. For highlighter, I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier Light Catcher in the shade Cosmic Rose. I'm gonna apply that with my Morphe brush. This is the M451 brush. I'm gonna apply that like right on top of my cheekbones. I'm gonna start off here, and I'm gonna bring it on my brow bone, so like so, into my brow bone. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but when you turn this way, it just looks like this. It doesn't look like a streak, like a line. This sums up my contour and highlight routine. It's very simple. It looks like it's a lot of work, but it's really not. Trust me. And once you have this down, you can manipulate it to fit your face structure. Like, you can just do it to look good on you. I'll list everything that I use down below, and this lip combo, you guys should get it if you're around my skin tone or lighter or darker. I feel like this is so freaking bomb. I really love how it looks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for your support. Bye guys.